Good morning once again. I'm meteorologist Nicholas Herboso. We're taking a look at the current weather situation. We still have some showers and some thunderstorms as well moving across our area. We have kept this severe weather risk level 2 out of 5. However, the risk is decreasing, and in fact, we can make the call right now that if you are west of I-65, that's areas like our Mississippi counties, Washington County, Alabama, Clark County, Alabama, Monroe County, Alabama, and also northwestern Mobile County, we can pretty much say your severe weather threat has ended. You'll still deal with some isolated showers and sprinkles today, but it looks like the severe weather threat is done. The main concern right now for any strong storms would be the Florida Panhandle, and we do actually have a few thunderstorms going on there, but they are beginning to make their way to the east, and that will push out of our area and then start to wrap up that severe weather threat. So let's go to the maps. I am monitoring the chat as well, so if you want to tune in, say hi, and ask your weather questions, they are right here and I can see them, and I will try to get those answered. So let's dive in real quick and see what we have going on. Here's the wide radar picture once again. If I zoom out a little bit, you can kind of see the bigger picture of what's going on. We have a low pressure system that's kind of driving all this stuff right now. The low pressure system sitting over here in northern Mississippi. Then we have a front that is draped to the south here. Actually, a cold front that will be bringing us some colder air. That cold front sitting about right here at this moment through Mississippi and Louisiana. It has sent this band of showers and storms through. And the current radar picture does show those showers and some thunderstorms now rolling through our area, with some stronger storms now in the Florida Panhandle. This is the view with our high resolution radar. And you can see, if you look towards the Florida Panhandle, you do see those thunderstorms. Some of them look a little bit stronger there. And taking a zoom in here, you can see one area just north of Okaloosa County, in northern Okaloosa County, just north of Crestview, I should say. Some stronger returns there with the reflectivity. That's heavier rain going on north of Crestview, and possibly some gusty winds with this as well. But really, the heavy rain is becoming a bit of a concern right now. So areas like Laurel Hill and Florala will be getting heavier rain within the next few minutes because there's a heavier thunderstorm, but this one is not severe. We have had no severe thunderstorm warnings today. Heading over closer to Santa Rosa County, Allentown, Munson, now getting some heavier rain. They've had heavier rain for a little while now, actually, and we're kind of watching for the potential for some flooding with this. That's something we're going to have to watch very closely. National Weather Service definitely talking about it through their communication channels, something that they're keeping an eye on, seeing the rainfall rates, because it is raining very hard here in Florida, in the Florida Panhandle. And now that is beginning to cause some issues, or could cause some issues very soon. If you're in Pensacola, now about to get some heavier rain, even some lightning and thunder going on right now. Also, Orange Beach down to Perdido Pass dealing with heavier rain. But once again, all of this remaining below severe limits. If you're in Baldwin County right now, just light to moderate rain there, stretching from Foley, Alberta, and then to Magnolia Springs up to Fairhope, Barnwell. Also, Montrose here on the eastern shore, Daphne getting light to moderate rain. No thunder with this one right now. Spanish Fort as well. If you're going up to Bay Minette, light to moderate rain. Once again, no thunder, no severe weather, which is good to see. The latest scans showing us no real changes there, just light to moderate rain. And as I mentioned, if you're north and west of I-65, that's north and west, it looks like your severe weather threat is done. So it's Monroe County, Clark County, Washington County, and then Jackson, George, Greene County in Mississippi as well. Jackson County just dealing with some light rain right now. If you're in Mobile County, downtown Mobile, rain still falling, but should be generally wrapping up somewhat soon. And I think most of the area is completely done with the rain around 1 p.m. We'll go through the exact timing on when rain stops in just a second, so we'll address that question there. Southern Mobile County, Grand Bay, Bayou La Battery, all the way down to Dauphin Island, as you can see here. Just some light to moderate rain. That severe weather threat, not a lot there. So once again, we'll go big picture so we can review what's happening right now. We maintain A low-end severe weather threat for our Florida panhandle areas because they have still some thunderstorms going on. But areas like our Mississippi counties, Washington County, Clark County, Monroe County, we're pretty much done with just a few isolated sprinkles still lingering around. So a lot of questions on when the rain ends. So let's go through Futurecast. Mississippi counties, I'll call it around noon. Mobile, Washington, and Clark County, I'll call it around 12:30, 1 o'clock, rain ending. That means the heavier rain that we're dealing with right now. Around 2 o'clock for Santa Rosa County, and then Okaloosa County around 2:30 to 3 o'clock. So those rain chances will be going down. However, you'll notice in my rain chances graphic here that we keep around a 20 to 10% chance for rain this afternoon. That is because we could see still a few isolated sprinkles out there. So 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., you see that 20% will keep those sprinkles around. Light showers, there's nothing that will impact plans, especially parade plans, but it's something that you might just notice there. So that's when the rain ends for us. Let's take a look at what's going on right now. Here's a look from Pensacola where we're dealing with rain, even foggy conditions as well. It's 68 degrees there. It is mild if you're stepping out the door. Look at the rain down at Orange Beach. That's where it's raining. You can see the raindrops splashing there. 68 degrees with thunder also in the vicinity being reported. Wind south-southwest at 14. A little bit of rain right now going on from the battleship. This is our Navigator Credit Union camera. It's not pointing towards downtown Mobile. This is actually pointing towards the causeway, as you can see there. Winds are calm. Rain is falling. Temperature is 65 degrees as of the latest observation. Visibility beginning to go down there. If you are driving this morning, just make sure you're being careful. Have the rain gear with you. Drive slow. Allow extra time if you need to get anywhere because roads are wet. Roads probably won't dry up till later this evening. Temperatures are mild as well as you're stepping out the door, 65, 68. We didn't really get to 70 yet, and we still have the possibility of doing that later this afternoon. But really, it looks like the main severe weather threat has been kept at bay. That thanks to all the rain that we had early this morning that began to move through our Mississippi counties and then push through now, and that's kind of kept that severe weather threat down. We're going to go through Futurecast once again here. Take note of your community, and you can see where the rain ends. Remember the green representing those rain, the yellows and reds are representing the heavier rain. So once again, around noon, maybe 12:30, Mobile gets to end to the main batch of rain, then a few isolated sprinkles of rain possible after that. Pensacola looks like it ends around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, but you notice there's 3, and you have isolated sprinkles still lingering around. And all this should exit. Looks like if you have our evening plans, like our evening parade, of course, happening in Mobile, parades, I should say. Looks like the forecast is good, mostly cloudy skies there. And really, we dry out. By the time we get towards Sunday, cooler temperatures and very nice weather, very seasonable January weather for the Gulf Coast. So once again, the latest update from the Storm Prediction Center has trimmed most of the area out of the severe weather risk. Only place remaining right now is Okaloosa County with that level 2 risk because that's the area that we could still have some thunderstorms. Otherwise, most of the area is done. I'll go ahead and call it now. Mobile County, you're probably done with the severe threat at this point. Baldwin County is pretty much done with the severe weather threat at this point. Escambia County, Alabama, also pretty much done with the severe weather threat. Conecuh County, Alabama, also done with the severe weather threat. This is a Florida panhandle thing at this moment. So for the rest of the day, we go dry, mostly dry, I should say. Isolated sprinkles out there. Then mostly cloudy, temperatures right around the upper 60s. That will drop, though, as the cold front passes. Look at 56 by 9 p.m. And then those parade forecasts, 2 p.m., isolated sprinkles out there on Dauphin Island Parkway for the Order of Rolling River, temperatures around 70. And then on Route A for Bayport Parading Society and the Mystic DJ Riders around 2 p.m., isolated sprinkles out there still. By 3 and 4 p.m., that rain chance goes down even more. And then this evening, Pharaohs and the Conde Explorers, that is also on Route A in Mobile. Mostly cloudy, no real chance for rain then. Temperatures falling, grab your jackets, 63 degrees. Then after this, we go dry, and it's a nice forecast for Sunday. Much calmer weather, 57 degrees, no chance for rain. Dry and partly sunny skies. That's the thing we want to see. We do have a parade on Sunday there. This is Massacre Island Secret Society. This one's on Dauphin Island. This one, mostly clear skies. Look at that temperature, 49 degrees, so much cooler. That wind out of the northwest blowing in that colder air and the drier air as well over the next 7 days. No rain chances on the board. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks very seasonable, very nice weather. The GFS long range has almost nothing on it, just a few clouds. And so it's nice that we're going to have a dry period, a kind of quiet period of weather. Temperatures will go very seasonable over the next 7 days with highs close to average around 62 degrees and our low temperatures close to average in the upper 30s, middle 30s to around the lower 40s. That average high is 41. So once again, here's our 7-day outlook. As we're kind of wrapping this thing up, once again, the severe weather threat is ending across the area. Sunday looks like a much drier, nicer day than Monday through Friday. A fantastic week ahead with calm conditions. Our next rain chance does not look to get in here until next Saturday or Sunday. So that's the update there. I'm going to go back to radar and check in on what's going on. Once again, we are still tracking some thunderstorms that are moving through the Florida Panhandle, specifically Santa Rosa County and Okaloosa County as well. So those are the places that we're going to be tracking at this moment here. And here's the radar. Once again, the wide shot showing those thunderstorms moving through, and you can see the thunder and lightning icons in the Florida Panhandle. Going to our high-resolution radar, here's what we have. Thunderstorms right now going on in Pensacola, also just north of Crestview there in Okaloosa County, dealing with thunderstorms. So this is northern Okaloosa County, north central Santa Rosa County, all dealing with thunderstorms, all this north of I-10, while Pensacola Gulf Breeze dealing with that thunderstorm there. Severe weather threat, just something to keep in mind. We still have to keep watch of these thunderstorms, but generally everything looks low. And then all the rain will begin to get out of here by 1, 2 o'clock. Remember, I am answering your questions here on the Facebook Live. Brittany asking, when is the humidity going away? Well, we have that cold front that's going to be passing later today. That's what's actually pushing all of this through. So when that cold front passes later this evening and tonight, that humidity will start to tank. And if you remember, I was showing the weekend forecast. By Sunday, our temperature is 57 degrees. We'll feel much drier, partly sunny. It'll feel much nicer, so that humidity will be going away. I know it's been a very humid morning for us because of the moisture zooming in ahead of this cold front. So there's all that rain. Once again, exits around 1, 2 o'clock. If you're going to the parades, you might have a few sprinkles, but no major rain issues. And that's pretty much it there. So we're going to keep watching these storms in the Florida Panhandle. Again, most of the area, though, that severe weather risk has ended. I'll keep watching the questions, and I'm going to leave radar up on the live stream, and I'll be here. I'll be around in the live stream center. I may not have my mic on. I'll take my mic off for a little bit and do a couple other things, but I'll be back and forth. If you've been with me during severe weather events before and us, whenever we do these kinds of things and it's on a weekend, sometimes we'll leave the live stream running just so you can kind of have a place to ask questions that I can see really easily and that we can see. So if you want to do that, ask those questions. I'll be here to answer them. And otherwise, looks like we're doing well, and the rest of the day should be a little bit quieter. So that's the forecast for you right now. We're going to keep tracking those thunderstorms in Escambia, Santa Rosa, and Okaloosa County, Florida. Otherwise, looks like a good forecast for this afternoon for the parades. I'm meteorologist Nicholas Cerboso.